Hi again, YouTubers. So it is that time of month for a haul video. And let's see here, a couple of things. First things, you might be seeing something different, a little bit different of a look around here. I am in my office, which is across a little like walkway from my closet. And I got a new camera lens, and with that in my closet, I couldn't seem to get far enough away, and I couldn't seem to get the lighting right. So I had some old, not old, but I had some lighting that I already had, so I figured I'd give it a try in here and see how it goes. Hopefully everything stays in focus. This is take 5 of this video. Here's crossing our fingers because this is the last chance I have to do this. So let's jump right into it. Oh, also, would you guys rather me do a haul video like, sorry, my hair's a little bit back and forth. Would you guys rather see 2 haul videos a month or 1? A lot of times I pick things up, like if I pick things up next week, you guys aren't seeing them until the end of February. So sometimes they might be in a face of the month or something like that. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Also, let me know sound-wise if you think I need a mic because the camera is further away from me. Just a thought. So let's jump right in. The first thing I picked up is the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation. I have it in the color number 200 and 300. I have both of them, and I already owned 200. It was a little bit too light, so I also picked up 300. I can mix them together, and I can use 300 in the summertime. Summertime. They come in a nice pump. They work well. It is just a phenomenal foundation. I'm going to start with refills first. Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown, which is one of the items that I use in my brows pretty much all the time. I also use the Benefit Gimme Brow. It used to be I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz the most and then kind of set them with the Gimme Brow. Now I actually do my brows with the Gimme Brow and kind of fill any holes with the Anastasia. So I switched it up just a little bit as far as that, but I still use the same 2 products. I think you would have already seen that in my Face of the Month video. The next thing I picked up is a refill for the Shiseido Sun Protection UV Protective Compact Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 36 in the color Medium Beige. Now, I have this, I used to be Medium Ochre, was always the darker of the 2 colors. And now Medium Beige is the darker, Medium Ochre is the lighter. I don't know. I have both of them. The Medium Ochre works right now. The Medium Beige is one that I like when I have more self-tanner. It looks really dark. Trust me, it is one of those products that goes on lighter than darker. The opposite end of that spectrum, I picked up another one of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation in Light Neutral. And this is one that actually goes on a little bit darker than this. I also picked up a light medium because I thought I needed a little bit darker, but it was more yellow toned, so it went back. So this one here. Now I will say, another interesting note, I taped this video yesterday 4 times. And I had some things that I actually stopped at Sephora last night and returned, and I have some things I picked up. So I'm just going to jump into all the Sephora stuff, keep it with Sephora and go from there, in no certain order. I have been using a new skincare from Obagi, New Derm. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is absolutely amazing. However, I've noticed the great part for me about this is I'm normally combination oily skin. And with that, since I've been using it, my skin is more normal, which is amazing. But with that, I like a primer a little bit more than I used to. So I picked up the Marc Jacobs Undercover Coconut Primer. It doesn't smell like coconut. It is a nice glass jar with a pump. Very easy to use, very smooth, not silicone feeling at all. I have a review coming up on that, so I will do that. Let's see here. Mascara. I picked up another one of the, like I haven't had one in a really long time, the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. And I dropped this on the floor yesterday while I was taping, and Scotch got a hold of it. And so it has doggy teeth marks all over it. So is life. It is the mascara I have on today. It has a nice S-shaped brush. I actually decided to use this because as much as I love the Unique 3D mascara, it's a lot for every day. It's just a lot. And I just some days want just one quick thing I can throw on and be done. So I do like that for that reason. I picked up a new eyeshadow palette, the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I can do a full review on this if you guys are interested. I will say one thing for the lighting and coloring in this room, the coloring is much better. These are very true to what they look like in person of what you're seeing on camera now, which I really like that. Staying with the eyes, I picked up another, now this I picked up the other day when I was in there, is the Tarte In Bloom Amazonian Clay Palette. A lot of people had asked me to pick this up. There we go, and review it. This is what I have on my eyes today. I have this color in the crease, this color on the lid. I have this color on the brow bone. I have these two color mixed in the outer V, and then I have this one in the inner tear duct. But I really am enjoying this. I actually like this one a little bit more than the Gwen Stefani one. Interesting. I had Tarte palettes, but like that one is the first one that I'm like, I really like that. So I'm glad you guys asked me to pick that up and try it for you and give you my thoughts. Next thing I picked up was the Makeup Forever HD Ultra Definition Visible Cover Concealer. I picked up R22 and R30. I have R30 on today. R22 is more pink. R30 is not quite so pink. I thought when I picked these up, I read them. The R ones are for correcting, the Y ones are for concealing. I thought this one was going to be a corrector and this one would be a concealer. This one's too bright for that. So I might need to pick up a concealer one. We'll see. I'll play with those. I picked up the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation in the color Golden. This comes as well in, oops, backwards, a really nice glass jar. Has a nice pump to it. I will say I expected this to be very similar to the Lancome Nude Miracle, and I will say it is nowhere near the coverage of that. If it's something you've tried, just to give you an idea. Next foundation I picked up was the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation in the color Nude. This is what I have on today. Again, another nice glass jar with another nice pump. I really do like this. I'm definitely more of a medium to full coverage foundation kind of girl. A little bit of a funny story about this next thing is I had been in the store and I was in Towson Town Center in Maryland, and there's a girl, Christina, who's super sweet. She used to work at the store at the JCPenney's inside Sephora here by me in Bel Air. However, she's now at the Towson Town Center run. She happened to be there. I ended up talking to her for a couple minutes, and I said to her, I said, I wanted to look at those Tarte lip paints. I said, I just don't know about them. I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard they're not as good as some others. And you guys know, I love like the Kat Von D Everlasting Lipstick. I love the Estee Lauder Pure Shines. Too Faced Melted. I like some not. And so I was like, I don't know, you know, and she's like, you'll love them. So I went over to pick up, I was looking for Namaste and I couldn't find it over there, and one of the girls was like, yeah, we must be out. So I picked up TBT and the matching lip liner that went with that. Then I went up to pay for it, and Christina was at the register, and I said, yeah, I really wanted Namaste, but they didn't have it. She said, oh, we do. She said, we got some in there underneath. She went and got it for me. I brought them home. Namaste made me look like I was dead. I kid you not. It was horrible. It looked horrendous on me. Did not work with my skin tone. It made me look like I had this big blob of lips that just blended in, no definition. Oh, horrible, horrible. Like, I think I posted a picture on Instagram or Snapchat, which, yeah, by the way, I'm on Snapchat now. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm on there. I'll put the link below. It's just LisaSz09. And so I hated that color. So I had gotten TBT as well, and I was afraid it was going to be too dark. And it was definitely weird on me. The color didn't look right. And I can't find the words to explain it. I got the matching lip liner for that as well. Just didn't work. So I took them back last night. They just were not good. But I really wanted one to try. So I played around a little bit more, and I've been using an Estee Lauder Pure Shine lip that's a really bright pink, and I've really been enjoying it. So I decided to go with the bright pink one. So I got the Tarte lip paint in the color Twerk, and the lip liner in the color Turn It Up. So I'll show you the packaging first. This is what they look like. And this is really pretty. There were two colors that were very, 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 very similar. But this one had just something about it kind of caught my eye a little bit more. It was a little bit more pink than plum, which I personally like. So I will swatch both of them for you. Yeah, I was so bummed that the others did not work out. They did a phenomenal job of matching these up, by the way, of getting them to look like perfectly matched together. So that is both of those. I will say this, it's pretty hard to get it off once you get it on. Like, it doesn't take much product either. Like, it does not take much at all. So that's that. Then I was up in line, and this was last night. I was up in line, and I noticed these, and I decided to give it a try. It is the Sephora Pearl Eye Mask, which is for perfecting and brightening. And then I also picked up the Rose Eye Mask, which is ultra moisturizing and brightening. Because I will say, of all the areas on my face, that is probably the area I have the most difficulty keeping brightened and looking the way I want it to. I did get a sample that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's called Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. Wear it alone or with the mascara you love. I don't have this on right now because it was in here. However, I will say that I've really been enjoying this. I had been using for a really long while the Estee Lauder Little Black Primer to go to the gym, just to give me a little bit of like color to my lashes, which I liked. But that being said, it just was hard to get off. It kind of made it harder when I got home if I wanted to put mascara on. So I gave this one a try. This one's more of a dark brown, and this one is really awesome, and it doesn't have any of those issues. So very excited about that. I also got the Marc Jacobs birthday gift, and it was this here. It is a lipstick, and the Marc Jacobs highliner you guys already know I love. The lipstick is called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Very pretty color. I really like that. That's one closest over here. I really like that. On to non-Sephora things. Picked up a nail polish from Essie in the color Chinchilli. I forgot my nail polish one day when I got my nails done. Picked this one up. I like it, but it's more gray on than purple on. My soon-to-be sister-in-law, and I had a run-through with the makeup artist for her wedding. And on my birthday, my sister-in-law gave me a bunch of different little like grab bag things, which were fun. And she picked up the lip gloss that we both liked. It's called NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. Put a little bit of that on right now. It's so nice. Who knew? And it smells so good. So I'm really liking that. Okay, random thing that is not really makeup, but it is hair, so it's beauty. Lululemon makes something called a sweat towel, and this is a small one. And this sounds really weird. Okay, so this is how big it is. This is how big it is across here. One side is like really, really velour kind of soft, and the other side just a little bit rougher. But what I use this for is drying my hair. It absorbs so much water without roughing up the cuticle of your hair. Like you can take your hair and scrunch it in it, and it absorbs it. I take it and wrap it up kind of like on top of my head, and kind of wrap my hair up there and let it sit for a little bit. This thing is amazing. It makes my hair even feel smoother, I think because it's not disrupting like my hair as much. Absolutely love that. Last thing will be from IT Cosmetics. They sent me a package. It was the IT Today's Special Value that went up on Saturday. I posted some pictures on Instagram and stuff like that. This thing, I put it all back in here so you can see how it came to me, is amazing. It is called the New Year, Your Most Beautiful Skin 6-piece collection. It comes with 2 brushes, a blush, a lipstick, and my favorite part. This thing is the CC Veil Beauty Fluid Foundation with SPF 50. I already love the CC cream, but this thing, and you'll see I've already opened it and used it. Beautiful silver packaging. You open it up, comes with a sponge that I haven't used. You pull this side open, and this is a sponge with the foundation on it. How awesome is that? And it's my perfect match. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. So fun. Love playing with that, and it's awesome. It also came with a refill for that. So when you've used it up, there's a refill. Blurred Line Smooth Fill Lipstick and the CC Vitality Brightening Cream Blush. The cream blush you use with this brush, and the foundation and concealer, the foundation that can also be used as concealer, you use with this brush that's dual-ended. These brushes alone make this thing worth it, but if you like the IT CC cream, I played with it. It's awesome. So I guess that is everything for today. I hope this video ended up working out. You guys are seeing it. Hopefully it isn't too big of a mess. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please let me know if you have any questions. Let's see here. What I am wearing, I have on the Marc Jacobs primer, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I have on Laura Geller Bronze and Brighten, NARS Madly, Laura Mercier Highlight, Baked Matte Radiant Highlight 01. Under my eyes, I have the Tarte CC Corrector and the Makeup Forever HD R30. To set that, I used the Urban Decay Naked Powder. On my eyes, I have the NARS Pro Primer. I have on the Tartelette In Bloom palette, as I showed you guys in the video. Anastasia Brow Wiz and Benefit Give Me Brow. Makeup Forever Aqua Black Liner, Lancome Hypnose Mascara. On my lips is Marc Jacobs Primrose with Kat Von D Everlasting Lipstick in Lovesick with a little bit of Too Faced Melted Sugar on it, and then I added that NYX gloss. I have on a sweatshirt that says Weekend because it's the weekend, and I have on the Arc necklace that I am in love with from Stella & Dot, the new Stella & Dot line. This thing, if you can only pick one thing, this thing is amazing. Then I have on the Caged Cuff, which I love, and the Gilded Path Wrap, which is just amazing. It has the feather-like look going this way, and then the two different colored stones going this way. I have on the Meili ring and the signature ring with my the engravable. Everything else is the same. Thank you so much for watching, as always, guys, and have a great day. Bye.